This is a totally different NLE Choppa. Like the evolution of NLE Choppa is crazy and he's still young as hell. NLE Choppa is 21. He got famous at the age of 16. This is when he first got famous at the Shotta Flow. As y'all can see, he was young as hell. He ain't have no tattoos or none of that. He just had a whole bunch of them yappa choppas and shit. Now he got the fame and shit. He ended up getting his first tattoo and he ended up getting some more chains like most rappers do. And during this stage, he was pretty much the same individual. But he pretty much stayed the same motherfucker for a good minute. He just ended up getting more tattoos and ended up dyeing his dreads and shit once they got longer. Out of nowhere, he turned into spiritual NLE Choppa. I don't know where this came from, but it was a big transition in his career. Now, this was during the woke era where everybody was trying to be woke, this, that, and the third. And NLE Choppa was one of the pioneers for this shit. I ain't gonna lie to you. He was telling motherfuckers that he had the cure for cancer and he was planting shit and having all these different herbs and shit. He even made a whole album about him being a spiritual individual. But that album didn't really do too well, but he still stayed on his spiritual stuff for a good minute. Then he ended up getting locked up, and that's when he ended up going back to the old NLE Choppa. Now he was back on this bullshit. He ended up making the first day out, doing a whole bunch of wild shit on camera. And then he continued to be like most rappers for a good minute, but then he ended up having another big transition. This song was the start, and that was the first Ask Me Out, and that's when he showed his wild side to the world. Anyone that heard that song know he said a lot of freaky stuff inside that motherfucker. Then he cut off his dreads and became the ultimate light skin. This is what I mean by light skin stuff. He's literally kissing the mirror because he said he loved himself so much. He been doing that type of stuff to the extreme ever since he cut his hair. But it's actually working for him. He made Ask Me Out 2 to solidify him being the most freaky rapper. But it's actually working for him. You see, he's selling out arenas and shit with this shit. Every time he go through a transition, it get wilder and wilder. And the crazy part about it, he's still young. So that means he probably finna go through multiple other transitions.